Hi everyone, this is Jarl and today I'm going to be doing a co-op session with Fencer, who is actually one of the most active community members from our Discord chat group. Welcome to Channel Duello, Fencer. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. Even better when I have guests like you in my channel. And Fencer is actually a kind of a new Gwent player. And when did you start playing Gwent?
I started in May
Okay.
5th, I suppose.
So that's pretty a close date, and I think you've progressed really well. And actually, in this month, I saw that you have 2600 MMR in Monsters, which is a huge achievement as a new player, I guess. How did you do it?
I mean, I guess I have to just wait some of my cards depending on the matchups. That's how you win the games in the monsters. There's not much counters to the enemies. So, for example, you have to wait Parasite if you are in a mirror matchup for the Idorin.
Yeah.
And I use Mahaka Mail to, if my enemy locks my Idorin, I just use Mahaka Mail, and they never expect that. So that won me games too.
Okay, we'll talk about your lists. Obviously, I mean, I think you have some different, let's say, choices for cards. For example, I don't have Mahaka Mail. But anyway, I mean, what do you think about this monster list overall? I mean, new cards and so on. How overpowered it is.
I mean, it's definitely beyond the other factions. So
Yeah,
it's the best deck to climb with. Even if
definitely.
you're not on pro rank, you should just abuse this to reach the pro rank fastly. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, some websites claim that Syndicate is in the same level as Monsters, but I kind of disagree. I mean, this list, especially the relics, archetype, is stronger than Syndicate, and it's definitely much easier to play, also compared to Syndicate.
Yeah, if you're a really good Syndicate player, you might be really far ahead from the monsters in the match. But if you're not that, if you're not a pro, you should lose if the monsters use Dory Grey and the Parasite for your Freak Show and the Drill.
Yeah. And also, obviously, knowing the opponent's deck also helps big time. I mean, just like with every faction, obviously. So I wouldn't say 2600 is guaranteed, obviously, but I mean, for reaching a pro rank, as you said, this really help. But when you're at pro rank, I think it could be quite easy to reach at least 2500. Do you agree?
Yeah, 2500 is the easiest with the monsters. Other factions might struggle a bit when they face monsters, but
Okay, and I only played 25 games with monsters. I kind of wanted to focus on other lists because it feels like this playing with this deck is kind of like cheating because it's that strong in my opinion. But I mean, for the rest of the month, I'll keep playing. So I hope you help me achieve that 2500 goal.
yeah, I'll do my best.
Okay, so before starting to play the games, let's talk about the list. So did you play with different lists or go with
I
the?
played with the decree version, but I just changed some for provisions over time.
Yeah,
For example,
those are
sometimes
minor adjustments. But I mean, the overall thing is, I mean, there are two versions that I'm seeing. One with Royal Decree and She Who Knows, and the other Oniromancy and Heatwave. So you're going with the She Who Knows Royal Decree, right?
yeah, I sometimes see the Jordan too, but I don't think that's great
No.
if you're not in a mirror match. So.
Yeah, Jordan was popular in the first few days of the season because the Bloody Mistress wasn't nerfed yet, and everyone was playing monsters. So that's why people played Yrden. But right now, playing Yrden is kind of like, I don't know, a different choice. And I've seen some renew versions. What do you think about that?
I've seen Renew version only once, I suppose. I mean, it's really great with the Chromes, but I don't think it's necessary. She Who Knows is much better.
Yeah.
For example, if you're Red Coin, She Who Knows is definitely a cheating.
I agree.
Yeah.
Great red coin card.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You just abused Red Coin.
let's talk about the list then. So the gold cards are pretty much standard. Most of the websites actually put this list on their, tier 1, tier 0, or whatever faction. So the cards are She Who Knows, Bloody Mistress, Mamuna, Royal Decree, Karanthir, Hyder and Ratcatcheress, the Chrome Trio, Parasite, Starry Grey. Those are the gold cards, and also Maxi is also another gold card. But I've seen some versions that are using Cave Troll instead of Ratcatchers. Do you do that, or are you going with this relic as well?
I go with the Ratcatchers. I mean, Defender is nice, but I prefer to keep my Iruran safe with the Mahakamail usually, if I have the Mahakamail in hand.
Okay.
I sometimes don't even bleed the enemy if I don't have Iruran, because using Karanthir is not good if you don't have Iruran. You have to take your chances.
Okay.
Iruran.
And the bronze cards. Some bronze cards, I would say they're better than most of the gold cards, like Self Eater is just an insane engine. So we have two of them.
Too.
And Griffin is kind of requirement for, Fruits of Ysgith leader. And Gankane is also a crazy card, especially with the inclusion of Self Eater. Before Self Eater, Gankane was a good card, but not as quite as its current state right now, because you can immediately create a relic pocket with Self Eaters. And we have double Witch Apprentice. So the differences are, I think, in these 3 slots, correct?
Yep.
So instead of Squirrel or something else, Natural Selection?
Yeah, I don't think we need the Skirl, because, I mean, it's just 4 points. Even the, what was it, the Effigy, I suppose? Effigy would be
even
much better.
Squirrel is just too low tempo for this deck. I mean, I played with it. I mulliganed it every time. So you suggest Mahakamail. So what about Natural Selection? Are you okay with that?
I sometimes use it. I sometimes don't, but it's really great against Scoia'tael to kill the sorceress.
Yeah.
But I don't think there are any other matchups that it's useful. So
So
I'm not sure.
Depending on the matchup, we can mull it away.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even the threat of Natural Selection, I mean, if you don't have it in your list, the opponent will always think about that. And what if my opponent has a Natural Selection? I mean, using Parasite is kind of more expensive, but especially killing an important engine like the Sorcerers with Natural Selection is really good.
So, yeah, they don't expect it usually.
Yeah, or just take the risk. And Kikimora Worker is also a standard inclusion, but we're not using the bears, Elder Bears, since they're being used, I guess, in that Oneiromancy version.
I mean, bears are nice too. If you're against syndicates, you definitely have to mulligan the Kikimora Workers.
Because they're easy to kill.
They're really, yeah.
Also Squirtle, actually.
Yeah, I guess they can use the rebuke. It might be okay though. If they use rebuke for the Kikimora Workers, they can't use the rebuke for the Self-Eaters or maybe the Apprentices.
True. They don't have a lot of removals in their disposal. Yeah.
But against Syndicate, it's having Kikimora Workers are nightmare, I suppose.
So what about stratagem? Did you use Tactical Advantage all the time or Crystal Skull?
Tactical Advantage all the time, because there is a if you use the Griffin and then the Self-Eater and if you want to use the Apprentice, you can use the Apprentice to the ranged row and use the Stratagem to make it Sabbath. Otherwise, you have to use the Apprentice to the melee row too. And I really like dividing my points across the rows, because if they have Earden or maybe Lacerate, so
Yeah, because you
I
know
definitely-
monsters stack a single row a lot, and I mean there are some row punish cards floating around. Not so much though. I mean, for example, I'm not seeing Lambert because the units are different, so that won't hurt us much. Although self feeders could get punished by that, but I haven't seen a single Lambert this month. Did you see anyone? Any?
I haven't too.
Yeah.
No Lambert.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Lambert is really good against commandos, so commandos are not popular, so we're not seeing that. Okay, so let's move to the games and hope we record some, you know, good competition, and let's see what we get. My MMR isn't that high, so we could expect some crazy decks, so we'll find out. But before that, I'd like to mention that you started a Twitch channel recently, and are you broadcasting every day? Or do you have a
For
schedule?
now, yes. I don't have a schedule actually, but I stream every night. So if I can keep it that way, I will. So I'm trying to stream every day at some point, but there is not a specific time. I mean, specific hour. So yeah.
Well,
always-
but you're streaming late at night, I mean, for Turkey the time, obviously, right?
Yeah, usually.
Usually,
I mean,
okay.
I stream like I start at midnight in my country, and I stop at like 6 a.m. or something these times.
So if we have viewers in North America, they'll be fine because that kind of matches their time zone.
I can stream earlier to later on because I will return to my family soon, and I won't be able to stream at night.
Okay. Anyway, what is the name of your Twitch channel? Can you share that with us, with our viewers? So maybe we'll.
My Twitch channel is Fencer1919. It's
easy to remember.
Yeah. Yeah. Same numbers. So yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for the mention.
Sure. Well, I have a Twitch channel as well, but I mean, you can find the link below, but I'm not broadcasting regularly, so that's why when we have, you know, guests that are doing, you know, regular streaming, I want to share that information with our viewers so that you can catch a glimpse of what they're doing, especially they're good players, and I think you are, so let's test it out then. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so let's find an opponent then. Okay, so our first opponent is Skellige Reckless Flurry. Have you faced Reckless Flurry decks a lot?
Rarely, I suppose. Not a lot, but...
Okay, so let's talk about our mulligans first.
We definitely want to mulligan the Kikimore workers because they will face the Gutting Slash. Otherwise...
Okay. We got Mahakamail, but they're not running.
It won't be useful, yeah. They don't have Lux.
Okay, so we have Griffin.
Yeah,
Is
normal Griffin start.
Okay, so do you prefer to start with melee row?
Yeah,
Okay.
I usually do.
Let's do that. This is pretty much the standard opening for fruit stack.
Yeah.
So
we don't lose more drive.
What is our plan this round? What do you think?
We'll probably use the leader and the self-eater now to the melee row again. And the next turn we'll use the order of the self-eater and use the witch apprentice to the ranged row. And get Sabat with this stratagem.
Okay, let's do that then.
Now the self-eater.
These are really tough targets for Skellige to deal with.
They say you are what you eat.
Yeah.
I mean, they only have one, you know, Junot. But if they're running Medoc, that could be a problem, I guess.
Might be. They should have Medoc, but we'll see, I guess.
I can do a great deal more.
Let's see how many discard cards. Okay, there is one. Skirmisher. Okay, we hit on click on Self-Eater.
Yeah. And Witch Apprentice to the range draw.
It's a pity I
Okay.
can never finish.
Range roll.
Yes. And the stratagem to the Self-Eater with the order.
No doubt. Stand before the Queen of
So
Skellige.
can they can actually guiding slash this, right? But they didn't.
Hide your stench.
Okay, the hit went to Garnica's foot, which is really good.
Okay, now we can use the Gankin. I mean, playing the Witch Apprentice wasn't that great, but at least they didn't kill it.
Yeah, yeah.
Press the Self-Eater first. And then the Gankin.
Yeah, yeah, they're at even number.
Blueberries, blueberries, lady of the woods.
Interestingly, the opponent keeps pushing. Okay, we could say maybe Junot here on this Guncan. Okay, so what's next? Another Witch Apprentice or Maxi? What do you think?
If you play Maxi, it will be too low tempo. They might even use Megascope to the Great Sword.
Yeah.
It will be a big problem, but let's use the Self-Eater and the Apprentice again.
Okay. First Self-Eater or...
First Self-Eater.
Okay, so question, aren't we losing a point when we do this? No, actually, there will be more Self-Eaters, so you think
Yeah.
we should always click on this?
Always push the Self-Eater. Yeah.
Okay, so the range roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Quick, move those hooves.
Because I'm kinda, you know, not clicking on it when it's uneven number, I mean odd number. But you recommend always clicking on it. Okay.
If we can click it, and if you are going to use a relict, we should. Definitely.
Okay.
Now actually we can click the Self-Eater again, and we can use the She Who Knows. If he decides to destroy the She Who Knows with Heatwave, I guess, we can just pass, I suppose.
Okay.
It will be passing to 4
Yes,
cards.
Since we're on blue coin, you know, I mean, she won't find a lot of value. Range roll, right?
Yeah.
We don't have 63, 67 points. This is crazy.
So if he passes here, we'll be pretty
Yeah,
nice
this
with
is a very tough situation for the opponent.
Yeah. If he doesn't pass, we pass. And
Another mega scope.
okay.
These apprentices are getting crazy here. So we
We can
pass.
actually still pass. Yeah, we don't have anything else to play.
Yeah,
If we play max, it's too low.
it's too low tempo. You're right.
Yeah.
I wonder what he
Let's
will
pass.
use. I mean, he has to use Heatwave, but even okay, so it's gonna be 58, and he has to use some leaders, I guess.
Probably.
Okay.
And maybe Junod. He'll probably pray to hit the She Who Knows with the leader, and maybe
yeah.
Junod.
That didn't work.
Yeah, he's unlucky.
You never know which concept.
Here comes the Junod.
He won the round, but we have 10 points on the range roll.
So we actually have a card advantage if he chooses to dry pass.
Yeah, it's
he doesn't,
like, it's like
we will
winning,
still have
winning
the-
uneven.
yeah.
And he used all the leader charges.
Usually that's what I do if I'm on blue coin. I play the She Who Knows when I'm at 5 cards. So
Okay.
we definitely mulligan the Griffin and the Kikimo Warrior.
Okay, let's get rid of this too. What do you think? Okay, if he dry passes, we have Maxi.
Yeah.
He doesn't. So he
We
wants
don't
he wants the Bloody Mysteries out. So what do you do in this case?
Probably either run to the range draw with the leader. I mean,
Okay, first
we can keep.
first Idrin and then leader, right?
Yeah.
Oh, don't dare cross me, or my friend here will tear you to pieces.
Range draw, yeah.
Okay, so for our viewers, you know, let's say, I mean, most of the advanced players know about this, but I mean, normally we would, you know, play fruits first and then an A unit, but in this case, I mean, we want iron on the board so that additional spawn could happen. Okay, so what do we do next? We want to reach
Let's look
Sabbath,
at our
right?
graveyard. Yeah, first of all, let's look at our graveyard.
Here's our graveyard. A lot of self-eaters. Again, Kane, a Griffin, and double Witch Apprentices.
Let's use the current tier to the melee row with the Mamuna.
Okay, we're doing that, okay. Which is gonna get insane, obviously. And then...
Melee row Mamuna first.
Okay.
With Griffin.
And then the other one.
Yeah, ranged row with...
What do you suggest?
Let's say again Keen.
And range row, melee row. No,
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because we don't have a pocket. Okay.
Yeah.
And the opponent will pass.
Yeah, definitely. We still have our original Mamuna, so we should be okay.
And She Who Knows is surviving.
Yeah, 10 more
Maybe
points.
we could see a heat wave here. Okay, he's playing. Okay. Then I
We'll
think
play the Maxi.
we can play our low tempo cards right now.
Yeah.
Double the
We'll just
kind.
play the Maxi
Okay,
and then the Actually, use Mahakam on the She Who Knows. So we get more carryover.
Good idea. Back to 10. The opponent concedes.
Oh, okay.
One of the advantages of playing this list is the games are quite short, so you can rise up really fast.
Yeah. Varmet.
Okay, so who are we facing?
I hope we face a mirror. Yeah.
We do.
Nice. Now let's see. If he uses Parasite on our Eaterin, we lose, maybe. But if he doesn't, we definitely win.
We got our own Parasite. Again on blue coin.
Yeah, I don't know why are we getting that much blue coin, but
Because it's me. Well,
we can send the Maxi maybe. It's too low tempo, I don't like it that much.
yeah, especially in this matchup. Do we
I
need
don't
double?
like the red catchers too. We don't need it, but I don't know. Let's send one Self-Eater first, okay? And let's send the red catchers. Griffin start.
Okay, Griffin or Self-Eater, let's see. Same. Self-Eater?
Yeah, leader and Self-Eater to the melee row.
Do we boost or no?
No. If he uses Parasite here, he just loses.
I will be happy.
We have to keep our Whispers too, because for his second Bloody Mistress, his current tier Bloody Mistress. So we'll be happy if he uses his Whispers too. Let's use the Self-Eater's Order and the Witch Apprentice to the ranged row, and boost the little Self-Eater.
Here? Oh, but after playing it, right? Or does it matter?
Doesn't matter,
It doesn't matter, yeah.
They're surprisingly clean creatures, as it happens.
So exactly 25 there.
Yeah, that's my usual strat, and that's why I use the 5-point strategy.
I'm so damn tasty. It's a pity I can never finish.
Okay, so far we haven't used anything
Would
big.
put your hair on my head, she said.
well, our bronzes are pretty big actually. Yeah. We might copy. I don't want to use the second Witch Apprentice because Witch Apprentice is kind of huge.
Kind of valuable
So
in
let's
this matchup.
press the Self-Eater and use the Ganki.
Livers are full of deliciousness.
Hey, my eyes are down here.
We could say a pass here. Or maybe we could keep going.
Maybe he was just setting up the graveyard.
They say you are what you eat.
Or maybe not.
We could see a She Who Knows play, maybe. Or Apprentice.
Let's see.
I think we'll see a gold card here. Thinking about it a lot. There is She Who Knows.
I am devoured only to be born anew.
We press the Self-Eater and get the Dorgrey.
Restore Grey.
We've actually used our She Who Knows too, but I don't know. Maybe Dorgrey is better. So we won't have our Dorgrey for his big Bloody Mistress. But we have our Whispers for the Bloody Mistress from the current year and the Parasite for the Idrun.
Okay. The opponent keeps playing.
That's nice. Getting this is actually huge. Because he won't be able to use it for our Bloody Mistress. We definitely use She Who Knows here.
Okay.
And if he deals with the She Who Knows, we might pass.
Okay. Ranged.
Yeah. It doesn't matter at that point because we don't have a Self-Eater with Order.
Yeah. That train has stopped.
I'm so damn tasty.
Okay. Dora Grey, I guess.
Never finish.
Let's see.
No.
Weeks.
Pass or keep playing.
Let's use our Vivus.
Our only option is Vivus or pass, I guess.
Our only option is Vivus, and let's use it to the She Who Knows. Then we definitely pass. We have nothing else to do. But he might pass us, maybe. Not likely actually, because we have Witch Apprentice. Witch Apprentice is carrying us,
Definitely.
probably.
Look at our 14. We'll be 16. What?
Otherwise, we would lose to the.
What a weird tech choice.
Crucial not to lose your head.
Pass.
Well, I tried the teleport once too, and yeah, we definitely pass. But teleport is not that great actually.
Well, that's...
There's-
Opponent's Mamuna will be big though. Even bigger.
Yeah. Only 4 points big than ours. So.
But still, I mean, we have our She Who Knows on the board. And the opponent used some crucial control tools. We got the Whispers out.
Yeah.
So there's...
He won't be
Parasite.
able to kill our little Bloody Mistress with the Whispers. So.
If we draw her.
Yeah. I hope.
Yeah, because I mean, looking at our hand, we don't have any of the cards we're talking about.
We're just dreaming.
Yeah. Oh, that's a cheap card.
He gets ahead by 1 point. Close. If he passes, we pass, and we have one more card. Let's send the selection.
There is one of the big cards.
And the Maxi.
There is another big card. But Mamuna is really crucial here. Well, we used our Royal Decree, but I think it was worth it.
In this matchup, we usually prefer to use the Blood Mistress with the Currentia. But we still don't have a Currentia, so we're just dreaming again.
Yeah. So drawing both would be ideal, but the opponent should pass, so
Yeah, let's pass. So we have card advantage.
all of a sudden.
I hope he doesn't have a Parasite and has Dorgrey for Idrun.
There's Mahakamail.
Yeah, let's keep that. It will find some value.
I think we'll send Griffins. We had one already. Graveyard.
Do we have? Yeah. Then let's send it. Yeah. Okay. I'm just Alzheimer, I guess.
I'm worse than you. Okay, so we're looking for Karantir.
Yeah. Let's send the Kikimore. Please Karantir.
Nope.
Well.
That guy is missing.
Well. We lose then, I suppose. I don't know.
We'll see. Maybe he'll miss one of the key cards. So start with Idrin or something else.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, let's go with the Idrun.
Yes.
Karantir is such an important card.
Most important three is definitely Mamuna, Mistress, and the Currentia. Our main source of points. Please don't I mean, it doesn't matter actually, even if you parasites.
This is better.
Actually, well,
Do we lock it immediately or later?
we can actually. It doesn't matter in the end because we don't have Currentia, but let's use the Mahakam.
Unlock. Still, I mean, we will get an additional self-eater every turn. And, okay, so
Parasite.
this is a better guaranteed control tool. Oh.
Yeah, that's what happens usually if you use the Mahakamail.
Yeah.
They just think you have Currentia
Yeah.
and they have nothing else to counter.
Thanks for that assumption then. Okay, so are we gonna get a red coin this time maybe?
I hope. Our deck is a red coin abuser with the She Who Knows, but we never get red coin. And we always get Nilfgaard for some reason, and the blue coin.
At least, I mean, someone's witnessing my curse this season.
I don't know how are we that unlucky. We can send the Kikimore. And selection. Okay, that's nice. At least we got our current here this time.
Yeah.
Might be okay, yeah. Not sure about the Maxi though, but we'll see. I would prefer Griffin instead of Maxi.
Definitely.
Let's go with Self-Vita maybe? No, let's
Maxi.
start with Maxi.
And now I shall break you.
Idron is at the bottom of the deck, but we got access to Royal Decree.
Might be okay, I'm not sure.
Well, I
Yeah,
think
let's
this is a
just
keep.
confirm.
Okay, and one of the bronzes at the bottom of the deck, so there is no also risk of...
Yeah, let's confirm.
That's pretty good. So our Royal Decree target is
Either.
either.
Yeah, either.
I don't know. I mean, that's not a common name, so nobody knows how it's pronounced, I guess. Blightmaker just whistles and destroys our
Leader and
Fruit.
Self-Eater.
sure.
Melee, of course.
They say you are what you eat.
Journey, maybe? Well,
Turncoat.
I despise Dimeritium.
we can go with Skanking.
I'm so damn tasty. It's a pity I can never finish.
We don't even have a Witch Apprentice.
That
That
sucks.
sucks. But we'll get both of them, so... might be okay.
Yeah. Rose next, or
Yeah. We'll press the Self-Eater and use Brewis to the range throw.
okay, someone's trying Alchemist.
It's going to get our Vivus. Sadly.
Yeah, we know it's at the top.
Decoctions to your advantage.
That's 6 points damage.
It's the boost Chrome.
It was boost chrome?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna get the other one, but she's gonna damage only for 4. okay, so Brewis.
First of all, no, let's use the order first. Then the Brewis range throw.
CD Projekt keeps ignoring this card. Although everyone is complaining about him.
Yeah.
Well, at least that wasn't Mamuna. We got Mamuna, so... Well, we got the crucial card, so... Maybe Idren could have been deadly.
Probably. So we definitely send the Joust.
And we got, again, Kane and Self-Eater as targets for Mamuna.
Yeah.
And we know what we're drawing, actually. Do you want me to look
Yeah,
at this?
yeah, I know. I just got a screenshot.
Okay, you too? Okay.
We are getting Witch Apprentice. We might send the Self-Eater, but I'm not sure.
Well, that's a target
We should,
for...
probably.
yeah.
Yeah, let's send it.
Now
Let's use
we
the
have a-
Red Catchers. Red Catchers
Okay.
first.
We have a stronger hand compared to our...
No leader, no leader.
Oops, I'm sorry.
We don't have Bruce, so we can't use the...
Yeah, I messed up.
Yeah.
They'll scurry along the floor.
So were you planning to... We don't have... so are you gonna decree Idren this round?
Yeah. I would probably do that because we are really strong right now.
You wanted a coup? You got one!
We probably... Oh, we can't. Okay. I wish it was three
You were
body.
planning to pass, huh?
Not to pass, I mean... to use the Whispers.
The opponent didn't like our... By the way, Crone. That's a 8-point card.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Let's use She Who Knows actually to melee. It will die anyways. We're against Nilfgaard again. So.
There's an
Can you imagine a random Igni maybe? If opponent has Hawkim, it will be a pretty bad situation, but I'm not sure. We definitely don't want a lone ground. Let's use the Mamuna and get the self-eater to melee, of course.
Okay.
Beautiful good witch defeat a big bad lion.
Peter.
Yeah, biggest one.
They say you are what you eat.
I hope the opponent blocks this.
He does.
Okay, that's nice. Now we don't have a Dory Grey in our graveyard. Maybe we might be able to pull it off.
Yeah. That was weird.
That is all I need.
I'm so damn tasty. It's a pity I can
We
never
unlock?
finish.
No.
No.
No, we can't.
Mhm.
We have to use the Idrin now to range draw. Maybe.
Okay.
No, actually, wait. We have 5. Just enough if we use it to melee, but I'm not sure. Well, let's use it to range draw anyways. Idrin.
My new eyes, do you like them?
Let's hope we don't get a cooldown to that.
Yeah.
We didn't.
Highly curious case.
Well, that's actually overpowered too, because it's just 13 points.
Yeah,
Actually,
casually.
15 meters. And we definitely use the Mahaka mail to Idrin. So the opponent doesn't have Invo or locks.
Well, he used Limbo.
Yeah.
When should I
They
let
might
you
FF actually. We'll see.
It's rude.
Nothing will stop us.
No, instead he's gonna get Torgay from bribery.
Yeah. If he gets the Dorogray, I'm done. I guess.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god.
Well, that's
I
huge
don't-
too, but at
I
least
don't
it's
know
not-
which is worse. So,
Parentier and Bloody Mistress to ranged.
ranged, okay. Oh my god, look at this.
The opponent will probably use Joust or Coup
It's a pity I can never finish.
onto one of them. Just one of them though.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna give the opponent any fruits, so it's alright. Now we use the Bloody Mistress, melee. And Idrin will spawn one more fruit. And imagine if we had one more fruit
Yeah.
when we get the Idrin.
We lost the fruit.
Yeah, I usually make 9 with this,
Mhm,
so
mhm.
we lost 1. We have 8. Now is the time for the Witch Apprentice and the Wisps, and we win.
Well, we can't play Whispers.
I shall flog them into submission.
It's okay. Apprentice is still better.
Stop me. Not even.
We might actually discard the Wisps too, to get more Garnicora points.
Yeah, but the next turn.
Yeah, next turn of course.
A witch's best friend is a
Now
friend.
is the time for the pig. We are catching up.
Yeah, he can't coup Joachim. Well, he used coup.
Well, you can't copy the pig too, so. Well, that's something.
Livers are for
Actually, maybe no, he can't. Yeah.
Okay, does he have room?
What is truth if not an illusion?
He clogged himself.
You're gonna get it now.
We pass, right?
Well. Yeah,
So how many
that's best.
points?
16. 16.
Okay. Look at this insanity.
Oh, actually, not 16, 18. With the apprentice, I forget it. So, Mahaka Mail just won us the game.
It did.
At least I proved my word.
Well, we're not gonna show all the games that we played because we had really some weird games with unfortunate draws and weird selections from the opponent.
Imagine having Idrun and not having Karantir. Or having a random Fringilla or Tavern Brawl.
Yeah. Okay, sad thing is Terranoa will not be able to spawn anything.
Yeah,
You should have just
the opponent should just
conceded.
FF. Yeah. That's the madness.
Yeah, either.
So
is such
that's
an
what I
important
was
card.
going to show.
Yeah, that
Mahaka
was,
Mail just... it's just really great.
that was pretty impressive. Okay, so Fencer, thank you for coming to the channel and, you know, showing some monsters
an honor.
play. Yeah, and I've seen some, you know, different approaches to how you play the game, and definitely I'm gonna keep playing, and hopefully get at least 2500. Okay, so
Mahaka Mail, it should be possible.
I'm gonna use this version because I'm not happy with Squirrel.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, I'd like to remind you that if you wanna follow Fencer on Twitch, he's got the Twitch channel Fencer1919, and he's broadcasting in English. So feel free to watch him. I definitely recommend it. Okay, so thanks once again, and I hope everyone liked what we showed today, and see you on the next Duello video.
Yeah, goodbye.
Bye.